Hi, people. I have questions. You must answer them. Well, I can't force you to answer them, sadly. Can you force them?
I, I won't force them.
No.
They're in their own separate reality, Chuck. We're just TF2 characters in a video game.
Yeah,
They are
sure.
in reality. We do not matter.
What?
Because
Yeah, but
we're
think about it
cartoons.
metaphorically. No one actually matters.
Oh,
Ooh.
goodness. Anyway,
10,000 years down the line, none of us will be important.
getting on with the questions, Chuck.
Questions? Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you want to see. So, let me know. Like, I can do quite a lot of things, kind of, but not really. Maybe I don't know. I need better editing software. But other than that, yeah, the pub stuff is like fine and everything, but it depends what you want to see in particular. So
Indeed.
we can keep doing that. I can play different classes, Pyro Spy, stuff I don't usually play, like Scout and other such things. I ain't touching a sniper with a barge pole because I'm awful at it.
You say that, and then people are going to make you do that, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but then they're just going to watch me missing over and over again for like 100 episodes, and then they're just going to be like, fuck this channel and leave.
No. People like different things. I don't know. So, whatever.
Comp side of things, UGC season. I'm looking at my watch that I don't have on.
UGC, wait, let me just look at
No, no, you just check the time that wouldn't even fit on a normal analog watch because it's on season 50. Highlander is coming to an end in 3 weeks if we do well, 1 week if we don't. And because of that, I'm going to be devoid of comp until the summer season, which is August-ish. I don't know why I'm making it in a tone that you're going to know what it is, because... Also, your Dead Ringer and Sapper are out at the same... No, that's the wire for the Sapper. Never mind. Sidetracked.
Anyway.
Yeah, so it's a case of I can do sort of lobbies and stuff, maybe, if I can tolerate getting crushed or not getting crushed. I can sort of do like spectate stuff that I've done before with Snipe, who's the engineer main who wanted me to help him out. I can just do that in just random games in STV, so I can just watch, say, a plat game of, I don't know, some NA players who are like MLG pros, and you just watch them and go, oh, look at this, a soldier's bombing in, and he's blowing up everything. Oh, it's glorious, and the medic is shiny. Oh, what's going on? I don't know. Fire the crit rockets. Yeah, none of them have powers as good as me yet, though, because I've got extra fire rate. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, so yeah, like spectator comp games, I may bring this one along if I teach him the callouts on maps and stuff, and teach him how to do it and stuff.
I have mild training in comp, but not very much. So.
He has a bit of training, but he's quite comfortable with sort of doing spectate stuff, aren't you? Relatively.
Indeed.
With a bit of instructions from me.
Yeah. And it's MVM?
Yes, MVM. Yeah. I can keep doing MVM stuff. I can do class guides for the 6 usual and some on the side classes, but I'm not going to touch them before refund round, because generally they aren't optimal before the refund round. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not good enough to run them pre-refund generally. I have made Flood Pyro work on Rottenberg a long-ass time ago, but that was a long-ass time ago when the meta was not the usual set of people, which was heavy scout, medic, heavy, medic,
heavy medic,
demo, engineer, scout, soldier. Yep, I can remember things. But yeah, I can do sort of a general gist of what you should be upgrading, what works well, what soldier's quite flexible when it comes to that sort of thing. Engineer's a little bit more strict, but he has a strict damage cap in the game due to the fact the sentry's firing speed is locked after a certain point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just random tidbits like that. I can go into a stupid amount of detail about engineer if you want me to. I can probably throw together another series on the finer points of positioning and what buildings should be upgraded first and why level 1s are significantly worse than level 2s and why the Jag can be valuable in certain situations and other such junk as that. It'll be a lot of hard numbers and stuff like that generally. Other classes I can discuss to a smaller extent, not quite as in depth. Soldier I know relatively well. Rocket jumping on the other hand is not something I can do because I'm very bad at it. You'll see that I'm looking down in the video right now. There's pipes on the floor, near enough. This one over here could probably discuss the finer points of spy to an endless amount, and maybe medic. I don't know. He's twitching around right now. Is he gonna say anything? That's the question.
Well, yeah, I can be. I mean, I do quite well. I mean, I know generally the whole. I can trick stab. I've done it plenty of times before. Sniper I can be quite good at. Obviously, it's like Chuck's counterpoints of him not being so well as sniper. I can do that. So whatever Chuck can't do, I can have a possibility of filling in for
He
those
can
things.
generally cover most classes quite well. I can talk the finer points of pyro, which would be mostly what speed do the rockets travel at? How fast does that look like?
Also, we did do a couple of videos on heavy and medic because we obviously got the Australians quite recently.
Yeah,
Those
those are either going to be us completely crushing servers, or
Yeah.
we get us getting headshot
It
repeatedly.
it depends on what people like. Because it does.
Am I
require
going to
us-
come down? I hope I come down. Also, I have no
come down,
pupils right
please.
now. Not a friend.
But I don't know. It's just it's different. It's kind of
Yeah, it's a bit of a throwaway. I don't mind playing medic. I actually potentially suggested going medic in our Highlander team just as a random throwaway, potentially, just to mix things up a little bit.
Playing heavy is actually pretty fun because bullets, yellow.
It's a very low skill ceiling class, isn't it? Sadly.
You do have pupils, by the way. They're very, very, very tiny.
No.
They are very
No, but
small.
I mean about heavy. The problem with him is that there's no sort of in between ground. It's a case of you either position yourself incredibly well and get everybody down, but then get headshot or backstabbed because there was nothing you could do to prevent it, or you're just sort of crushing everybody. There's no in between, generally.
True that.
You'll either be focused by a beggar soldier or a lock.
Okay, so anything more TF2 related? If
Engineer guides. Let's briefly discuss those.
Alright, okay.
I am basically done with that, unless someone can suggest a map that would be desperately needing it. And I'm going to do a random jump cut here, which I just scroll through an obscenely large list of maps that TF2 custom people have. But whether any of them would be actually any good to do a guide on is a different matter altogether, so this is back in a second. Good evening. You are talking to Future Chuck. You will soon return to Past Chuck. Here are all the maps that I could potentially do NG guides on, but some of them are random shit. Oh, look at this wide selection of maps. If you're wondering how to get here, go to fagglebridge.eu/maps/something. Yeah. There's a crap load of maps here, as you can see. Plenty of payloads, various assorted variants on what we have already. Waste. Other than that, generally it's just MVM maps, COF maps. There's a lot of COF maps. There's a fairly large amount of COF maps. Not going to do any building on jump maps. This is just a general selection of maps I could potentially do, and if anybody wants to see them, I can quite happily do them. So yeah. Back to Past Chuck. We return, because now I've split the videos up because my editing software is shit. I can't just put these in the middle. I have to like cut the video, have it end, and then slice this in between. So, yeah.
Yes.
Tower defense currently is kill because the guy is on the old hiatus.
Yeah. I was going to say the server thing, so therefore the serverless is not being refreshed.
Yeah, well they're there, but they're in hiatus, and one
They're
update.
just in limbo.
Yeah, the most recent update made it so every single class says class lines every time it throws Jurati, and you hear the sniper rifle firing every single time he fires a bullet, and the thing's rapid fire, and it's fucking obnoxious. And the balance is nowhere near right on the waves yet, so, and they are redesigning it. It says on the website, but everything's on hold. So that's tower defense on a nutshell. What other series do I have? Weapon guides. Weapon guides could be done more, but it's just going to be stuff that's probably quite easy to pull off the wiki. It's a bit of a toss-up. And we can talk suggestions of weapons that would be cool to see, but there's not that many of those. Engineer alternatives I've probably already discussed at least one point at this stage, because your shotguns consist of stock, questionable side grade that considers itself to sort of be a revenge shotgun that's not great, a thing that if you miss is useless, and a thing that is the beggar's bazooka but shit, and then utility master extraordinaire, otherwise known as everybody's main weapon on defense. And then secondaries is even worse, and wrenches are just side grades and or downgrades. So yeah, you can discuss weapon suggestions and stuff.
Indeed.
What else is the what do I have left on my channels? Lobbies, scrims, pubs, those have been covered. MVM will continue regardless, probably. Probably with Lycan and me. I probably won't be playing it solo unless I want to do the 6 classes thing. What other TF2 series do I have? Weapon guides, balances and nerfs, which doesn't come up all that often because that's relying on Gaben.
You had the set of items that people requested, obviously.
What the hell just happened? Someone got something. Maybe I got an item.
No, you did not. Just another congratulations. But like I said, I was saying the item sets that you had. Yeah,
the item loadout, pick a loadout, any loadout's kind of killed at the moment due to the fact the last thing I got requested was Udapul Caber on Hightower, and I've done that on Double Cross. And the other one was it was getting kill or moving only by charging.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's a lot of editing. And a lot of screaming demo.
Indeed.
I did the healing, no healing as medic, so if you want to suggest something, I don't know, spy related or any other class other than demo, because that's literally the only thing I got requested pretty much. I can work with that, but other than that, do I have anything else, like, knocking about that kind of only had like 1 episode? Not really.
No,
they're either like full series or they've got a few episodes and then I just kind of killed them off. So if you see anything on my channel that's TF2 related and is in a playlist, let me know and I can potentially carry it on. The one-off specials are exactly that, so dodgeball and stuff like that will maybe crop up again in the future, but probably not unless we go seeking it.
Indeed.
And other than that, yeah, it's a case of, do you want us to keep playing pubs and stomping people's faces off? Do you want hard numbers and what works well on what classes? Or do you want a sort of rundown on how to kill robots?
Yeah.
Or general comp stuff such as casting, or me playing lobbies as different classes maybe? I could probably do a medic lobby and then I'd kill myself at the end of it because Jesus Christ, why? But yeah. You got anything else?
2 things. Well,
this is gonna be long, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but TF2 related kind of sort of stuff. It kind of leans into it. Streaming stuff. What's up?
That's a good point. Yeah, I can make streams more common, but they do drop my FPS slightly, so I may have to make my game look shitty. So, it's a case of, do you want to see me stream stuff more often, and do you mind if it gets shitty quality because my processor is only an i5? Where'd you go?
I disappeared because I wasn't moving, so...
Oh, you got Keep Friend and Tifty. Cool, well, it's just me now.
I'm still there.
So, yeah, it's a case of... Oh, hello, friend.
Hello.
It's a case of... streams can be done, but the quality may be turned down, and they will be not super often due to the fact my schedule's kind of shit at the moment, and I just kind of record when I can. I'm only going to be on here for like an hour tonight. What was your second one?
The second one, other video games from...
Yeah, those are just sort of side things that are pretty spur of the moment, and if you don't like them, you don't have to watch them necessarily. But we generally we're quite funny. I like to think.
Sometimes maybe, I don't know. It's more so just laugh at Chuck because he's an asshole. But if you do have like any requests,
if you want to see anything particular,
please
don't say Minecraft. I'll be kind of sad if you say Minecraft.
Well, we can give it a shot. I don't care.
You lost your copy of Minecraft anyway.
I forgot the password, right? I'm sorry.
Come back! I think he died. I have no idea, my HUD's off. Oh god, clipping. But yeah, anything particularly suggested, as long as it's not ridiculously high-end graphically. I will be doing GTA 5, but I don't know if I'll be recording it because my computer may explode. I do need a better computer, but I am currently poor and Irish. Don't ask how I unbox all these things. Shush. Thing to lips.
Yep.
Yeah, probably won't do scary games. I ain't touching Five Nights at Freddy's, but request what you want. You know, thanks for the knife. But yeah, anything TF2 related is pretty good. I will probably give Overwatch a go as long as it isn't too graphically demanding. I don't know whether I'll record it. I don't know what. I don't even know if you have to pay for that game. Do you know?
Have you even given a review of what you think Overwatch will happen?
I don't care, particularly.
Well, maybe
wait until the damn
viewers
thing
care,
comes out.
so-
Why do you think I haven't touched Cactus Canyon and goddamn Asteroid? I think you're over there somewhere, so I'm just looking in your
I-
general direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't touched Cactus Canyon and Asteroid because they're still beta maps, and odds are everything's going to change. Can I? Oh, I don't even need to backwards rocket jump. I'm just that good. Yeah, we've dragged this on for far too long, so now I'm just going to do a Total Biscuit impression and leave. Hello, my name is Total Biscuit, and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck it's WTF is, isn't it? God damn it. He doesn't swear. WTF is
Bloody
Call of
silly.
Duty Advanced Warfare. Because supposedly some people say I sound like Total Biscuit, so there's a weak-ass impression of him. Anything else?
No.
Are we done?
Yes.
Okay. What do we do now? Do I end the video? Oh, okay, that's probably a good idea.